who seek to control or take advantage of you often prey on dependency. When you rely too much on others for validation, approval, or even resources, you become vulnerable to their influence. But when you cultivate inner strength, you free yourself from this cycle. You no longer seek permission to be who you are or to make decisions that align with your values. Imagine someone trying to belittle you, assuming their words will shake your confidence. Instead of feeling hurt or questioning yourself, you recognize that their opinion holds no real power over you. You stand firm, not because you need to prove anything, but because you truly know your worth. This is the essence of self-sufficiency. It's not just about financial independence or external success, but about an unshakable inner foundation. Stoicism teaches us that the only true security comes from within. The world is unpredictable. People may come and go. Circumstances can change overnight. But if you cultivate self-sufficiency, mentally, emotionally, and practically, you become resilient in the face of any storm. You don't just survive difficulties. You navigate them with confidence, knowing you have everything you need within yourself. This strength also commands respect. People gravitate toward those who are secure in themselves, who don't seek approval or cling to others out of fear. They see that you are not easily swayed, that you operate from a place of principle rather than desperation. This kind of quiet confidence speaks louder than any argument or boast ever could. So, start recognizing your own strength. Identify the areas where you still rely too much on external validation, and take steps to build greater independence. Invest in yourself. Develop your skills, cultivate your mindset, and learn to find fulfillment within. When you do, you'll notice a shift in how people treat you. You'll be seen as someone who stands tall, not because of external support, but because of an inner foundation that no one can shake. True power lies in knowing you are enough, just as you are a steady river, flowing forward regardless of obstacles, carving your own path through persistence and resilience. True power lies in mastering time, understanding that not every battle requires immediate action, and that the best decisions often emerge from patience and thoughtful reflection. When you refuse to be rushed, when you do not let emotions dictate your actions, you gain an advantage over those who seek to manipulate or provoke you. People who underestimate you may assume your silence is weakness, but in reality, it is a testament to your inner strength. They fail to grasp that restraint is not passivity, but a conscious choice, a strategic pause that allows you to act with precision when the moment is right. This level of composure unsettles those who thrive on chaos. They expect an emotional reaction, but instead, they encounter someone who is unshaken, someone who sees beyond the present moment and plays a long game. Over time, this controlled, deliberate approach earns you not only respect, but also influence. By embracing time as an ally, you cultivate a rare kind of power, the ability to remain unbothered by fleeting distractions and unaffected by external pressures. You move with purpose, act with intention, and live with the confidence that nothing and no one can throw you off course. This is the essence of wisdom, knowing that your strength is not in reacting, but in choosing when and how to respond. Let time work in your favor, and watch as the world learns to respect the unshakable force that you have become. Imagine a mighty tree standing tall, its roots deeply embedded in the earth. No matter how fierce the storms that rage around it, the tree does not break. Instead, it bends, adapts, and uses every gust of wind, every drop of rain, and every ray of sunlight to grow even stronger. This is how you should approach life, absorbing every challenge and setback as fuel for your personal development. Your mind is like that tree. It thrives when nourished with wisdom and fortified by experience. Every difficulty you face, every hardship you endure, is an opportunity to reflect, learn, and strengthen your inner self. By embracing this mindset, you send a powerful message to the world. Patience is not weakness. It is a testament to control, discipline, and wisdom. Imagine you are driving down a bustling avenue, surrounded by cars moving at different speeds. The road has clearly marked lanes, speed limits, and traffic lights guiding the flow of movement. These rules aren't restrictions. They ensure safety and order. Without them, chaos would ensue. Life operates in the same way. Setting boundaries is not about pushing people away, but about creating a structured, harmonious space where you can thrive. Boundaries are an expression of self-respect. And when you define what is acceptable and what is not, You communicate to the world that your well-being matters. Think about a theater or cinema. If there were no rules about remaining quiet, the noise would disrupt the experience for everyone. Similarly, if you don't establish personal boundaries, others may take advantage of your time and energy without regard for your needs. Boundaries protect your peace of mind, ensuring that your most valuable resources, your time and emotional energy, are preserved. When you begin enforcing boundaries, people around you start to respect you more. Some may resist at first, especially those accustomed to overstepping your limits. However, as they realize that you value yourself enough to stand firm, they adjust their behavior. Setting boundaries also puts you back in control of your life. Instead of constantly reacting to the demands of others, you decide where to direct your energy, which fosters a deep sense of freedom and confidence. Never mistake boundary setting for selfishness. Consider what would happen if roads had no speed limits or signage. There would be complete disorder, and accidents would be inevitable. Similarly, when you allow people to impose on you without limits, your life becomes chaotic. Defining boundaries is one of the greatest acts of self-love you can practice. By respecting yourself enough to say no when necessary, you preserve your well-being. In doing so, you also become a better version of yourself for those who truly matter in your life. Additionally, when others see you living in alignment with your values, they are inspired to do the same. If you have ever felt exhausted, overwhelmed, or resentful because you struggle to say no, imagine the relief and strength that come from setting clear boundaries. Protecting your time and inner peace is not only empowering, it is essential. Honesty, particularly the kind that is raw and unfiltered, is one of the most powerful virtues of Stoicism. This isn't just about telling the truth. It's about embodying a level of transparency that leaves no room for deception or pretense. Brutal honesty is a weapon that disarms manipulation and demands respect. When you are completely honest, people recognize that you have nothing to hide. Your words carry weight because they are not coated with flattery or diluted to avoid discomfort. Your integrity becomes undeniable. Imagine you make a mistake. The common reaction is to justify it or minimize it. However, a Stoic person embraces the truth, saying with conviction, "Yes, I made a mistake, and here's what I'm doing to correct it." This approach not only neutralizes criticism, but also earns admiration. People respect those who have the courage to acknowledge their flaws and take responsibility for improving them. This same principle applies to recognizing the achievements of others. When you give an honest compliment, untainted by exaggeration or ulterior motives, it carries genuine value. People can sense authenticity, and sincere recognition strengthens your relationships. Living transparently requires immense courage. It means confronting uncomfortable truths, facing criticism without defensiveness, and refusing to play social games. But the reward is profound. When you no longer feel the need to maintain a facade, your life becomes lighter and your mind gains clarity. Brutal honesty does not mean being cruel or tactless. The key lies in your intent. If your honesty comes from a place of respect and a genuine desire for growth, people will recognize its value. They will see you as someone who cares enough to speak the truth, even when it is difficult. Moreover, practicing honesty strengthens your self-confidence. When you live in alignment with your values and have nothing to hide, you walk with unshakable certainty. You become a person of substance, someone whose word is trusted and whose presence commands respect. This clarity brings better results in both your personal and professional life. Now, imagine dealing with a person who constantly criticizes you, someone who seeks to undermine your confidence through negativity and disdain. It could be a colleague, a friend, or even a family member. The natural response would be to retaliate, defend yourself, or internalize their words. But what if, instead, you responded with sincere gratitude? At first, this may seem counterintuitive. Why should you thank someone who is being unfair or unkind? Yet, when you cultivate gratitude, something extraordinary happens. Your perspective shifts. You begin to see the hidden lessons in adversity and recognize the value in even the most challenging encounters. A negative person expects you to react with frustration or self-doubt. Their goal is to provoke a response. But when you answer their hostility with a calm, measured, "Thank you for your feedback. I'll reflect on that," you completely disarm them. They anticipated your anger. Instead, you show resilience. Gratitude is a powerful disruptor. It rewires your mindset, allowing you to extract wisdom from every situation. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, you focus on what can be learned. Instead of giving your energy to negativity, you redirect it toward growth. By practicing gratitude, you not only elevate your own emotional state, but also shift the energy of those around you. Over time, people recognize that their attempts to shake you are futile. They realize that you operate on a higher level, one where external negativity holds no power over your inner peace. Gratitude does not mean ignoring injustice or accepting mistreatment. It means choosing to see challenges as opportunities, criticisms as insights, and adversity as a teacher. It is a mindset that transforms not only how you experience life, but also how others perceive you. If you can master this attitude, you will become truly unshakable. By maintaining gratitude in the face of difficulty, you cultivate strength, wisdom, and an unbreakable spirit.